How many of you like to eat desserts during Christmas time or other family holidays? My family makes many different foods and treats. I love spending the day making pickle roll-ups, chocolate-covered crackers, Christmas crack, and more. But my favorite to make, and in my opinion the most delicious, is Rice Crispie balls. I know the holidays are time full of eating, especially desserts, for many people. Different families make many different foods, and this is one that you could try out. My family has been making these for as long as I remember, and they always turn out well. Today I will be telling you how to mix, roll, and dip Rice Crispie balls. To start off my demonstration, I will show you all of the ingredients that go into it. So I already put the ingredients into the bowl because last night I struggled with getting the peanut butter out and the marshmallow cream out, and it took me a long time. But the first ingredient is Rice Krispies, as you would guess, which you will use 2 cups. And then the next is marshmallow cream, and you use a full container, which is 7 ounces. And then the last is peanut butter, which is 1 cup. I just had it in this container pre-measured out. But I already put that in there, and you're going to want to put it in the bowl with the Rice Krispies first, because otherwise the marshmallow cream and peanut butter will stick to the bottom, and that is just a pain to deal with. So now I will show you how to mix them. It is a long process. Last night I was struggling a lot making the ones that I am serving you guys today. I have not quite figured out the perfect mixing technique because I seriously struggle with this every single Christmas time, and you would think I would have learned by now, but I have not. But yeah, they get to be quite messy. You can use a spatula or a spoon, but usually I will use a spoon just because I think that it's easier. But also it hurts my hand a lot when I'm using the spoon to mix them. Like, it's a lot of work. And sometimes I will end up ditching the spoon and just mixing it with my hands. I did not do that for the ones that I made for you guys because I didn't want to do that in front of you, and also I don't know. It's not about getting my hands dirty because you have to roll them with your hands anyway, so that really doesn't make a difference, but it just is better, I guess, with a spoon. And then when you mix it all the way up, you have to make sure you keep scraping the sides, which it really is. You guys probably don't believe me because this doesn't seem like it would be that difficult, but it is, okay? And my hand starts cramping pretty much every time. But it's always fun because when we make our Christmas desserts, we all are in the kitchen at the same time because we just spend like one day making them. And so my whole family will be in the kitchen and just everybody's making a different dessert, and we have a lot going on. So now I'm going to show you how to roll them because that is the next step. So right here I have a full tablespoon, and at my house we have smaller spoons than tablespoons, but I have a full tablespoon. But what you would do is just take like half of it, so I don't know, just about that much. It doesn't really matter because I always make bigger ones, and my sister always yells at me to not make bigger ones, but in my family, some people like eating the bigger ones, some people like eating the smaller ones. I always go for the bigger ones, so I was like making the bigger ones. Plus, the whole day that I'm making them, I'm also eating them, so she yells at me for that too. She doesn't like it when I eat the food that we make, which I don't really know why, because like it's gonna be eaten anyways, so it doesn't really matter if I just eat it right now. But you would just take like half a spoonful, as you can see from the 2 on the plate right there. It really doesn't matter if they're consistently the same size. I tried my best when making the samples for you guys to make them all even, just because I'm an oldest child, so I know that people get mad about that, but yeah. So that is how you would roll them out, and I'm just going to keep making these. We dip them in chocolate, as you can see from those right there. And so when you're making the chocolate, we use like this almond bark from Walmart. And what you want to do is take a pot and fill it up with water, boiling water, and then take another pot and put the chocolate in that one so that it doesn't burn. So yeah, you just want to make sure you do that because I have tried to dip things in chocolate before and the chocolate burned, and then that's just a whole situation. It's not fun to deal with. But yeah, we have some desserts that we do in milk chocolate, some we do with white chocolate, so it's just whatever you feel like doing. And we used to make Oreo balls, which were a lot more fun because, well, I personally like Oreo more than peanut butter and Rice Crispie. But as you can see, my hands are messy, but you can't really tell. But with the Oreos, it was bad. There's a picture of me as a kid, and I was making them, and I was covered. It was bad. The whole kitchen was covered. I was a mess. Everything was a mess. But I don't really know why we don't make those anymore. And then when we're done, we dip them in chocolate, set them out on parchment paper to dry, and when they are dried, then we put them in a freezer bag and put them in the freezer until we eat them, or just for all year round. We still have a ton from last Christmas. But now they are ready to be dipped and eaten. So now you know how to make, roll, and dip these Rice Krispie balls. These make a great dessert for Christmas time, and you can put them in your freezer to enjoy all year round. They are delicious, dipped in white chocolate, milk chocolate, or even plain. Thank you for listening to my speech.